You know that feeling when you check your bank account after payday and instead of that spike of anxiety, you actually feel calm? There's a specific number where that shift happens. It's $3,000. And when you hit it, your brain literally stops operating in survival mode. The average person your age has about $1,800 saved. That keeps you in what psychologists call the danger zone. Your brain is constantly running threat assessments. Can I afford to fix my car if it breaks? What happens if I lose my job? This isn't just paranoia. When you don't have enough saved, your amygdala, the alarm center in your brain, stays partially activated all the time. Research shows 55% of Gen Z doesn't have 3 months of expenses saved. But here's the wild part. You don't need 3 months to escape survival mode. You need $3,000. According to Vanguard's research, having just $2,000 in emergency savings increases your financial well-being by 21%. But $3,000 covers the vast majority of actual emergencies you'll face. Phone breaks? $800. Car repair? $1,200. Medical bill? $500. Lost your job and need rent money? $1,500 buys you breathing room. Meet Jake. He's 17, works at Chipotle, makes $500 a month. Every payday, same cycle. Friday, money hits. By Sunday, $200 is gone. DoorDash, gas, splitting pizza with friends. By next Friday, he's at $50 counting hours until the next check. Jake's brain is stuck in scarcity mode. Should he fix that weird car sound? Nah, can't afford it. Take that unpaid internship that could lead somewhere? Can't risk losing even one paycheck. Now meet Sarah. Also 17. Also makes $500 monthly. But 6 months ago, she started moving $100 into savings before touching anything else. First month, sucked. She said no to stuff. Brought lunch. Skipped concerts. But after crossing $2,000, something shifted. That 3 a.m. money anxiety? Gone. The car sound? Fixed without spiraling. The internship? She could actually consider it. This is what researchers found studying financial assets and mental health in 2024. Adults with less than $5,000 saved reported over 2 times the odds of depression and anxiety compared to those with more. Having money saved doesn't just make you feel better. It literally changes your brain chemistry. When operating from scarcity, your prefrontal cortex, the part handling long-term planning, gets overridden by your amygdala's constant fear signals. You can't think strategically when your brain is in survival mode. But $3,000 changes how you show up everywhere. Think about work. Living paycheck to paycheck? You can't negotiate. You're trapped. With $3,000 saved? That's walking away power. Just knowing you could changes everything. You ask for raises, you push back on unreasonable demands. Bank of America found 72% of Gen Z took action to improve their financial health in 2025. But most save without a clear target. $3,000 is achievable. Hit it, and your brain gets the dopamine reward that makes you keep going. Let's talk math. Making $500 monthly, saving $3,000 feels impossible. But break it down, you need $100 a month. That's 20% of income. Except you're probably already spending $100 on stuff that doesn't matter. The average person your age spends $80 monthly on food delivery. Not all eating out, just delivery fees and markups. One Chipotle bowl costs $10 in person, $18 on DoorDash. Twice a week equals $64 in markup alone. Cut that in half. There's $30 toward your goal. Netflix, Spotify Premium, iCloud storage, that forgotten Game Pass. Average $40 to $50 monthly. Share a Netflix account instead of having your own. Use Spotify free. There's $20. You're at $50. The last $50 requires actual discipline. Work one extra shift every 2 weeks. Sell stuff you don't use. Say no to impulse purchases. In 30 months, you hit $3,000. But that's so long. Yeah, and that's exactly why most people never do it. They want results now without the work. But here's what changes everything. That first $1,000 is hardest. You're building the habit of fighting the urge to spend. But when you see 4 digits in savings, your brain shifts identity. You're not someone trying to save. You're a saver. Research shows this identity shift is massive. A 2025 Santander survey found 58% of Gen Z increased savings ahead of all other generations. The ones who succeeded didn't have more money. They had systems. They automated savings, made it impossible to accidentally spend by keeping money in separate accounts. They built psychological infrastructure protecting their future selves from their present selves. Here's what nobody talks about. At $3,000, you see opportunities instead of just threats. Laptop dies? Frustrated but manageable. Friends starting a business? You can evaluate instead of wishing. Certification program? You can do it. Financial stress literally shrinks your planning horizon. In survival mode, your brain can't process long term thinking because it's managing immediate threats. Cross that $3,000 threshold, and suddenly you have bandwidth for questions like, where do I want to be in a year? And how do I set myself up for financial freedom by 25? So here's what you can do this week. First, track every dollar for 7 days. Not to judge yourself, just to see where it's going. Most people have no idea they're spending $200 monthly on delivery or $50 on impulse Amazon purchases. Once you know, you can redirect it. Takes 30 seconds a day. Second, set up automatic transfer. If you're 18, open a high-yield savings account. Allie and Marcus both work. Under 18, talk to a parent about a joint account. Key: money moves automatically when you get paid before you can spend it. Not whatever's left at month end. That never works. Start with whatever doesn't feel impossible. Even $25 every 2 weeks is $650 yearly. Third, find your leak. Everyone has one big spending category that doesn't align with what they value. Food delivery, clothes worn once, forgotten subscriptions. Find yours, cut it by half, redirect that money. You're not eliminating joy, you're redirecting money from stuff that doesn't make you happy to something that changes your relationship with financial stress. Look, $3,000 won't make you rich, but it will fundamentally change your brain's relationship with money. You'll go from constant low-level panic to thinking strategically about your future. That shift, survival mode to growth mode, is worth more than any stuff you'll forget about in a week. You're learning this at 17 or 18. Most people don't figure it out until 30 when they're drowning in debt. That 10-year head start? That's the real advantage. By 25, you won't just be ahead financially. You'll be operating in a completely different psychological mode than most people your age. Your brain is either working for you or against you. $3,000 is where it switches sides.